Yo, what's going on, you guys? I'm back here today, finally bringing you episode 3 of Figure Dream Matches. Feels like forever since I've done an episode, and I really wanted this to be a series that we do maybe even weekly on the channel. So I'm bringing it back, and we are bringing it back with Samoa Joe. Now, this is probably the hardest Dream Matches episode I've had to make. There's so many Dream Matches for Joe, in my opinion, that it was really hard for me to narrow it down to my top 5. But I managed to do it for you guys. So number 5, I have Braun Strowman. And I really think this match is going to happen at some point. I could see Joe being the one to stop Strowman's big wrecking path. And it would be interesting to see Joe as the smaller guy for once. So yeah, number 5, Braun Strowman. By no means would it be like a technical masterpiece, like some of the other ones on this list might be. Number 4, I have my favorite wrestler, Cesaro. Now, before we get into this, if Cesaro wants to stand, before we get into this, I'm actually giving away Samoa Joe and Cesaro figures right now for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Make sure to check that out if you haven't yet. Anyways, I think these two would clash really nicely. It'd be a very technical and hard-hitting match. I can't say enough. Cesaro's my favorite wrestler. Maybe you don't agree with this one, but I really, really want to see these two go at it sometime. And I think it'd be a very good match. Coming in at number 3, we have the match that a lot of people have as their number 1, and that's AJ Styles. And yes, I'm still stuck with this custom. My Elite 47 has been put on back order, but I will be unboxing and reviewing that as soon as it arrives later this month. A lot of people want to see this match really badly. I think they've fought before outside of WWE, but don't quote me on that. I think this would be a very interesting match, especially if Joe gets called up to SmackDown Live. I'd love to see it for the world title at Mania, but I don't think that's going to happen. I really want to see this match, and I don't think anybody doesn't want to see this. So yeah, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe. Coming in at number 2, we have Mr. Popular, Roman Reigns. Now we have the Samoan Submission Specialist versus the Samoan Superman, I guess you could say. Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe. I think this would be a good one. Their styles, again, would be quite different. Or, well, not that different if you look at it closely. I think this would be a very good, hard-hitting match. I could see this being a really solid rivalry. One of them would have to be heel, of course. Probably going to be Joe. I would have liked it to be Reigns, but oh well. So that's Joe, Reigns. And coming in at number 1, this one I think is probably definitely going to happen at some point shortly after Joe gets called up to the main roster. And that's one that I hear get talked about a lot, even for this year's WrestleMania, which I'm going to. I'd be happy with it happening, but I don't think it will. Without further suspense, I guess, Brock Lesnar. Now, I don't think there's anyone on the current roster really. Maybe, well, there's a few people. I will have to do a Dream Match episode about Brock Lesnar at some point. But this, I think, is the biggest match I want to see Lesnar in right now. Joe, I think, could legit pose a threat to Lesnar just with his style. Hard-hitting, submission, a lot like Lesnar, come to think of it, with sort of that MMA kind of mixed in with Joe's kicks and punches. He hits hard. Like Lesnar, those suplexes. Joe does a very good German suplex if you haven't seen much of his work. But I definitely want to see these two go at it sometime. And that is definitely my number 1 dream match for Brock Lesnar, or for Samoa Joe, would be Brock Lesnar. Now, make sure to comment down below. Let me know if I missed any dream matches out, what your dream match for Samoa Joe is. Make sure to check out that giveaway if you want to try and win one of these figures. Also, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.